This is my pochade box, which I normally use outdoors. It's got a metal quick release plate on the bottom, and so it just easily clips on top of a tripod. This box is made by OpenBox M, although I've modified it. I added compression hinges, and I've added these wings, which are actually from a Strata easel. As you can see, it's pretty quick and easy to set up, and that's what you want when you're painting outdoors. But I'll be using it tonight for our demonstration. And there's my little turp jar. And I'm working on a canvas panel, which I had toned sometime earlier, so that reddish tone is completely dry. And I'm drawing on top of that with some vine charcoal. I really like sketching with charcoal, just a quick and easy way to establish the big light and shadow shapes, the big 3 or 4 main masses of this design. It's a fairly simple design, but it just helps me figure out proportion and perspective and placement of the focal point within the canvas. If I don't like the drawing, I can just wipe it off with a paper towel and redraw it pretty much as many times as I need to. Usually I only need to make some minor adjustments, but we'll see how it goes. We'll speed this up here, but the entire drawing took, maybe 10-12 minutes. And here, after I've blocked in the foreground to establish kind of my darkest passage, I start blocking in the base colors of that red wall. And I'm letting a little bit of the red tone of the canvas show through in some of these brush strokes. It's a nice toothy canvas, and so I can do a little light dragging of the paint and let a little of that darker red show through. And next I start establishing the shadow patterns of the main wall. And the main thing I'm thinking about here, in addition to shape, is value. I want to keep the value of this shadow area lighter than the shadow areas in the foreground, and a little bit cooler in temperature. That helps it hold its place in the middle distance. I'm also using some of my shadow color to blend wet into wet into some of the red rock color to give me some nice little half tones to help turn the form more gently. Adding the sky, obviously it's a much lighter value, and this starts to bring the entire painting together in terms of the big shapes and values. And finishing up with just a few refinements in the foreground, making the bushes look a little more three-dimensional, a little more round, and adjusting some edges here and there. Learn more at codydelong.com.